royal family are keeping the inquiry into the Meghan Markle bullying allegations quiet in order to keep peace with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and to not ruffle any feathers, a royal expert claimed. Buckingham Palace made a decision to bury a report into allegations of bullying by the Duchess of Sussex prior to Meghan and Prince Harry's royal exit. Speaking on GB News, Vanity Fair's royal correspondent Katie Nicholl discussed the decision to keep the report quiet. She claimed that the decision made to keep quiet regarding any findings was made to avoid poking the bear and to keep peace with the Sussexes. In response to being asked about the apparent HR changes in the inquiry, Ms. Nicholl said, "There have been HR changes. There is an argument of saying, that is a good thing, let's hear about them, what are these changes?" She added, "It does just seem to be a case of reverting to that old method of just burying bad news. Of course, in yesterday's meeting, we had all transparency about the expenditure. It would have been a great way to say, look, we are not going into details, but we are addressing this, and this." Ms. Nicholl claimed that they actually broke down the figures of the black and ethnic minorities that are now employed by Buckingham Palace, adding, "Surely this was an opportunity to say, and also, we are going to make sure that any complaints made to HR are dealt with swiftly." She noted that this was potentially a case of them not wanting to air their dirty laundry in public. GB News host Eamon Holmes stated that it's maybe more a case of them wanting to build bridges with Meghan and Harry, as opposed to covering anything up. Eamon's co-host Isabel Webster added, or, maybe not wanting to poke the bear, to which Ms. Nicholl replied, "It's not a friendly bear to poke." Ms. Nicholl continued, "I think everything you've seen, and just thinking back to those Platinum Jubilee celebrations, the way the Sussexes were accommodated, I just think they don't want to rattle or ruffle any feathers. I think a lot of people, and particularly those who made those alleged complaints of bullying, might be feeling rather miffed that actually the Sussexes and peace with the Sussexes is perhaps taking precedence over making public some of the findings of what would have been an expensive internal inquiry into which we know nothing about. The outcome of an investigation into the handling of accusations of bullying made against the Duchess of Sussex will be kept secret by Buckingham Palace." According to a senior palace source, the details of the review were being kept under wraps in order to protect the anonymity of those who took part in the inquiry, during which current and former staff were invited to share their experiences of working under the Duchess. The source said that members of the royal family and staff members had been made aware of the policy and procedural changes to the palace's HR department, but they would not be shared publicly. The investigation was launched by Buckingham Palace in March 2021, after it was alleged the Duchess drove out 2 personal assistants. It was also claimed that staff were humiliated on several occasions. Her lawyers denied the allegations when they were made. At the time, the palace said any changes in policies or procedures recommended following the review would be shared in the Sovereign Grant Report, which is published annually and documents royal accounts for the year. The 2021-22 financial document, shared under the heading Staff Report, listed HR policies and procedures. However, it remains unknown which were introduced following the investigation carried out by a law firm and funded privately, thought to be a senior member of the royal family. The report also outlines the royal household's concern at work policy, which encourages individuals to raise any concerns they may have about the conduct of others and sets out how issues can be aired, with the policy accessible to staff on the intranet site known as the Coronet. The document also states, counseling and support are provided through the household's long-established employee assistance program, and staff have been trained to be mental health first aiders. Managers are trained to support, mentor and coach their teams and monitor their contribution.